lawn care ninjas, you know what today is. Do you know what today is, Busy Bee?
Whacking Rainy Wednesday.
Whack-a-Rainy Wednesday, and why is that?
We're out here whacking, knocking these. I done forgot.
Because we're out here whacking these guany yards. That's right. How you ninjas doing? What's going on, boy? Is it another hot one? They only said the high was 89 today. They lied. It's 96 degrees. It just went down to 94 because we're parked in the shade. But we just pulled up at this little field. It's not really little, right?
No.
But how you been, Busy Bee?
Pretty good.
Yeah? How you doing? All right? Staying cool?
Trying to. Anyways.
Trying to. So today we're going to talk about the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me since I have started my business. Have you ever had something so embarrassing happen to you? So embarrassing that you couldn't look at that other person in their eyes for a while?
Well, yeah,
Have you ever had anything embarrassing happen? What was the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you? Do we want to know?
Probably not.
So this has actually happened to me a very, very long time ago. Probably right before I even started this YouTube ordeal. But I completely forgot about it because otherwise I would have totally mentioned this a long time ago. But why did I remember it just the other day?
Because it happened at one of your customers' yards the other day and you just happened to catch it.
That's right, ninjas. So it happened to me just the other day and I caught it, and then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, Busy Bee, let me tell you actually what happened. This is pretty serious. This is so embarrassing. So I already told you, but I figured I need to go ahead and tell you, ninjas. But this is for all of you to be really, really careful when you are out on these properties, because it can't happen to any of us. But anyway, we'll get to that here in a minute. Let's go out here and slice and dice. You ready?
Yeah,
you ready, man?
Are you ready?
It's
warm outside.
It's warm outside. What was that?
What was what?
What was that? I just missed it. Are you yawning?
No, not yet.
Bull crap, I heard something like an airplane come through. Who's yawning at 5:48? Wake up, man. Hey, ninjas, apparently these things do not work. I told him to stay away from these anyway.
No, they don't work.
That he's not even done with it. It's about a little less than half, and it's not. But he says, I'm still making the healthy choices, Nick. I'm doing the zero sugar. What the heck ever, dude. Stay away from these, ninjas. Stay away from these. Water and maybe like a Powerade or a Gatorade, but these are not really good. Oh, he was starting to yawn again. What was that?
Just going down, and I don't like it.
What are you choking on now? Did a little too much salt get in your mouth? Mm-hmm. Is it salty? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what she said. Before we get started with the mowing, Busy Bee's already started on the weed eating just a little bit around the fence line and around the house, and then the rest of the field is just mowing. But so there's two things that have gone wrong with the bumblebee. One of them, most of you already know, because I think I might have mentioned it. Or I might have mentioned it in, like, I don't know, a couple videos ago or something. But this fuel gauge, as you can see, it's very dirty. Anyway, you can't, it's not even working. You can't even see it. So even if it was working, it would be helpless. But anyway, it's not working and it's leaking. As you can see, all that yellow is just fuel that is leaked out. So luckily, my dealer is on top of things, and he sent me a new fuel gauge immediately. So I got it. I haven't installed it yet, obviously, but not sure if I'm going to get a chance to install it in this video or maybe in the next video, but I figured I'll just show it to you. But something else has gone bad. Now, this has been recalled, I believe, even from last year. I think I had one bust on the Ninja mower and I got it replaced, but now it happened on the 52. And if you're wondering what it is, wapacha right there. This happened yesterday, I believe, and yeah, it was yesterday. And as you can see, that's a little one piece. I don't know where the other piece went. but it busted. I think I hit a bump in the yard, and all of a sudden I heard something underneath my deck, because the blades hit it. As you can see, I cut it off, and I shot this piece, but I don't know where the other piece went. But anyway, I contacted my dealer on this too, so he is sending me out a bunch of these. I don't know, it's like 4, 5, 6 of them or something like that, so that way I have some extras, I guess. But these things are recalled, so if you are running a Bumblebee, the ZKs, if this happens to you, they are recalled. These are junk. They've got air pockets, as you can see right through there, and they've been busting for a lot of people from what I've seen online. Hold on, Busy Bee, I want to show them this now that it's not working. Come over here, open the fuel tank. So this is what I was trying to tell you, ninjas. This fuel tank is full, but if you look, it's showing that it's empty. And if you look inside, it's full. So this is, I thought it was just maybe that one time it was funky, but I think this fuel gauge has gone bad as well. What do you think about that? What do you think about these fuel gauges going out, man?
I don't know. Might need to start trying something else out.
Yeah, you think it's the heat? I mean, we have had some serious temperatures and humidity, and that's not the first time, ninjas, on the Bumblebee that a fuel gauge has gone bad. Now, that's the first time on this one, but I've had a couple of other ones that have done the very same thing. So anyway, but I mean, I'm sure if I contact Spartan, that'll be warranted too, but at least, I don't know, well, neither one of them work. I was gonna say at least that one is not fogged up, but what's the point if it's showing that it's constantly empty? Who knows? You know, I don't know how much is in there. Are you already done weed eating? Mm-hmm. Really? Well, okay. What are you a spitter now?
All the time.
What are you spitting? Seeds?
Some form of seeds.
He's always putting seed in his mouth. Well, he didn't go far. What's wrong?
I gotta fill it with some gas.
You gotta put some fuel in it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be walking.
You're gonna be walking. So ninjas, it's a little windy out here, but we were in the neighborhood passing through and just couldn't not stop, but we had to stop and show our respect and just check up on Doc here. This is little Doc, for some of you who may remember. I know it's windy, let me try to step over here. Little Doc was about 2.5 years old, and we put him to rest about a week ago or so. 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Doc was only 2.5 years old, and I miss him. I miss him a lot. I'm gonna zoom in right here and show you his picture. February 1st, 2018 and July 6th, 2020. Age 2. We know you're up in heaven, Duck. We love you, buddy. Very sad. Very sad. He's not in pain anymore. All right, ninjas, we are done for today. I only got a chance to show you that one yard, but wanted to go ahead and conclude this video about the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me, and to be aware it could happen to anybody. So a few years back, as a lot of you probably do, I was mowing a yard and I listened to my music from my phone. It was playing and it was fine, and then it cut off. Something happened, I'm not really sure, but it cut off. Well, I was almost done with that yard, so I didn't feel like pulling my phone out of my pocket. I'd have to stop mowing, and so I just kept going. Well, what I didn't realize is that the phone actually kept playing my music, and it got somehow connected to the Bluetooth speaker inside the customer's house. That's right. And so I had no idea until the customer, when I finished mowing, and right before I started weed eating, he came out laughing, and he said, "Nice choice of music." And I'm like, "What?" And then he told me what happened. And it was so embarrassing, because the whole time I was finishing weed eating and blowing off, I was trying to think what was the songs that were playing, because I could have sworn I was dropping down some Biggie and Tupac over there. It was all a dream, you know, or something like that. I don't know what song it was, but it was a bunch, you know, I listened to all kind of music, so it was just terrible. He said his house was jamming. and they were freaked out at first because they didn't know what the heck was going on, and then it dawned on them that that's probably what happened, and they're like, "Well, that's our lawn care guy, he's here." So they connected. And the reason I haven't told you about this story before is because this happened many years ago, but it reminded me of it last week. Why?
I was sitting in one of our yards, and your Bluetooth happened to pick up one of their speakers in the house.
So we were getting ready to jump out of the truck, and I was connecting my phone, or I turned my Bluetooth on, and it picked up my customer's laptop, desktop, whatever. It was an Apple computer, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, you know, quickly, and I canceled it, and that's how I remembered it. Anyway, and I was telling Busy Bee about it. So be aware of that. It can happen to any of us. That is the most embarrassing thing that I think I can think of. That's pretty cool. I think that I can think of that has happened to me, as far as with a client and just jamming up, tearing up their whole house with my music while while I am out here just slicing and dicing their yard. So keep that in mind. If you are listening to music and you're not using an actual cord and you're just using Bluetooth to connect to your headset of whatever you're using, just keep that in mind. Your phone will pick up your customers. Sometimes it'll even pick up your neighbors or the neighbors of your customers' units. You know, if they have something that's turned on, it'll pick it up. But somehow that day my phone connected to his speaker. I don't know why or how or what, but it did. Must have been something that got pressed in my pocket. Maybe the phone was unlocked. I don't know. But anyway, thought I'd share that with you. Pretty good day overall, ninjas. We got everything done, and just had to stop and show our respect to little Doc. I know I miss him greatly, and you know, I just couldn't not stop. That's all. But overall, pretty good day. It was another hot day, of course. It got up to like 96 plus humidity. It was probably over 100, wasn't it, Busy Bee?
I'd say so. It was warm.
What are you looking over there at? Well, you almost lost your neck.
Oh, I'm just looking at the girls over there.
Oh, is that what it is? Looking at the girls over there?
Yeah.
Hey, at least he's honest. So, ninjas, thank you for another, you know, watching another video. And Whack-A-Granny Wednesday is a wrap, isn't it?
Yep.
But we'll probably see you tomorrow. I'll probably have a video tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday. We'll see what we get into. We had a shrub job today too, and it was so freaking hot. I was planning on recording at that shrub job, but when you're dealing with this kind of heat, man, I just wanted to freaking get it done. So we'll see you later. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace.